Wait, I'm not playing that song on Theater Rhythm. That song's not even on Theater Rhythm. What's going on?
Behold, the time of the ancients has been foretold. I've come here with the black materia to summon Meteor, for this is the final stage that I will launch the destruction of those miserable cowards from. Who are you?
Osset the Scholar. Now, do you have a reason why General Sephiroth is staying in my living room?
Yes, for this is the place where I will use the black materia to finally call Meteor to search for the Promised Land. And with this black materia,
Look again, Chief.
this is a destruct materia. There's a note. Dear Sephikins, I owe you one black materia. XOXO heart 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 Yuffie. So
you were going to do what with the black materia?
Summon Meteor, throw it into the planet, and then find the Promised Land. And now, a meddlesome ninja girl has stolen it again.
Want another funny part? The winter solstice, the sun and the earth were making a straight line to the center of the galaxy. You lost your compass.
What now?
Well, if it makes you feel any better, the rest of the forces of Chaos's plans have been going south too.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
But now it's not going to be the main character of Final Fantasy 15.
That makes me feel marginally better. Well, since I'm here, I might as well kill all the witnesses.
Mind if I choose the field of battle? You know, just out of sport.
I suppose.
Great. We'll be settling this with a children's card game.
Children's card game? You're not gonna make me ride any motorcycles or any of that weird stuff, are you?
No, of course not.
Alright, sure. Shuffle first. So what is the name of this children's card game?
Well, this is the Final Fantasy trading card game.
How do you play it?
Well, how about I go first and explain it?
Sounds good to me.
First, you shuffle your deck, as with every single card game. First, you draw the 6 cards. Then you start your turn. On your first turn, you draw no further cards because you have a full hand. Then, you accumulate crystal points. You can either do this by tapping backups, well, dulling backups, as the terminology uses it, or you discard cards from your hand to retrieve 2 crystal points. So I'll be getting 6 crystal points, 4 fire, 4 earth, 1 fire, 2 fire to summon Yang. And then it can be a turn since I can't attack on the first turn I've summoned a forward.
What happens to that other crystal point?
Goes away completely harmless.
Oh. So, I can discard these cards to get myself 4 lightning and 2 ice.
Yep.
I will then summon this, which costs 2. And a black mage and a chemist as my backups.
Okay.
It could be your turn.
Then I'll draw 2 cards to start. I will then discard 2 cards to play the samurai. Next, I will attack with Yang. You can choose to declare a block at this time.
I'll obviously block with this one.
Okay. Now we compare the powers. Yang is at 8,000. Transient Lion is at 4,000. And the bigger number wins out. So please send Transient Lion to the bake zone. Then I end my turn.
Now I'll show you my full fury. When I dull a back card, I turn it sideways.
And that produces 1 crystal point.
So 1 lightning and 1 ice. Discard a card from my hand to produce 2 ice. To summon myself.
Okay.
And I end my turn.
Very well. I'll draw 2 cards. And then bring Yang into active position. By discarding Ifrit, I'll be obtaining two fire crystals, which will allow me to summon one of your old friends, Tifa. Next, I will attack with Yang.
I'll choose not to block.
Okay. Then please take the top card of your deck and place that as damage. So check the card first. Okay?
Why am I checking the cards?
Because take a look at Mateus the Corrupt on the top of your bake zone. The EX symbol at the top upper right hand corner means that if it's taken as damage, its effect will go off regardless of if you paid for it. So it can make dealing damage to your opponent as dangerous as them having 3 cards.
I see. Then there's an advantage to taking damage sometimes.
Occasionally. Though it's not exactly your first play of action. Well, you can take your turn.
I draw 2 cards. I then stand my back row. I then dull for 1 lightning and 1 ice to pay the cost of 2 to summon a red mage.
The red mage is started off. That's so you can't use backups for like infinite crystal points.
I will then attack with myself.
I'll be taking that hit. And I get an EX effect from Golem. Which means I can boost Tifa up to 8,000 for the 10. Rather useless.
I see, so that's the ability of EX effects.
Yep.
Your turn.
1, 2. Under Yang. I'll make no actions this turn. Instead, I'll start by attacking with Yang. You have no blockers to declare, since you attacked last turn.
And no EX, so I take 1 point of damage.
Then Samurai.
Another point of damage.
And then Tifa.
For another point of damage. But isn't this a summon like Mateus the Corruptor?
Yes, but it is not an EX effect. It would have a symbol in its upper right hand corner. So Exodius the Judge Soul does not get you a free summon.
I see.
And now that I've plastered you, I think you've realized how important it is not to have one card and just keep attacking with it. So you can take your turn.